Hi Scorpio, welcome to the message you need to hear for June 26th through July 25th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link to the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to the Crow Tarot. Hopefully you get a chance to click on her link and stop by, check her out, show her some love and support. All right, so Scorpio, what do you need to hear? Keep in mind, I'm getting some water, that this is intended for a romantic love relationship, but sometimes it shows up as career or like a family situation, even familiar or like familial love or a platonic friendship love. So it's intended for that, but for romantic, but it could resonate otherwise. Also, there's been some reversals in the sense that I'm reading you instead of your partner with this, so it could be flip-flopped. That happens. Okay, Scorpio. Five of Swords. All right. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the King of Cups. So we've got you wanting to make some necessary decisions, some cuts, some things in your best interest. It's come to the point now where you're not really concerned about anybody else's feelings. Kind of feels like it's come to this. It's come to you needing to cut bait and just look out for yourself. And there's a lot of confusion. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. Good gracious. That was out of the blue. Huh. It could be Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces. So are you trying to keep your emotions out of something because it's just a physical relationship at this point, because there's too much else that's uncertain? Or there's something about this relationship where you're kind of keeping your feelings at bay because it's not safe to feel, or it's like it's in the fun honeymoon stage or just the friendship stage, but are you not letting someone letting someone know how you feel about them? Okay, all right. Let's get on with the reading. The Star, the Empress, oh boy. Maybe they're not letting you know how you feel about them, or they feel about you. Magician, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands. More, good gracious, what is, oh, I think it's because I think that chicken taco was a little spicy. I think that's why. Needing some water. Okay, all right. Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini or Virgo. Could be Libra, could be Aries. Is this a situation that has kind of turned into, it's either a friendship that's turned into something more, or vice versa? It's something more that has to be kept at bay. It's only a friendship. It's only, like I've got a few things flying in here, like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe it's just like, oh, we're just decide we're important in each other's lives. I don't think so, though. I don't, What's this Star about? This is like all over the map for me. This is, well, we got the moon here, right? But there's a withholding of feelings. This is somebody that could be like, you know what, I'm going to be sitting in the catbird seat and I'm going to let, you know, I'm going to be going out and partying and doing my thing and not getting emotionally attached to anybody? Or is this one specific person that you're having a great time with, but you're having to keep your feelings at bay, or vice versa? They're having to keep their feelings at bay with you because there's just too much uncertainty. Perhaps there's a fear that you're deluding yourself, or that there's illusion involved, like it's not really what it seems, it's just good time for now, but then when the sun rises, oh gosh, look what we did, what have we done, oh gosh, regret, regret, regret. What's this star about? Aquarius. So they want you to, is it that it'll work out in time? But what's this Empress about for Scorpio? What's this Empress about for Scorpio? To wait and be patient. They're deciding. Okay, what's this Magician about? What's this Magician about? Hermit. So this is someone that has kind of wants you to know that I feel like it's them wanting to reassure you that things are going to work out over time, but are you even interested? This is someone that's kind of making plans, or are they choosing between you and someone else? Are you in another situation? And they're trying to decide what to do and how to do it, and how they're going to make this work. Okay, I have some choice thoughts about that. Hang on. What's this Queen of Swords about? So they're asking for time because they want to cut off this. They want to basically figure out what to do about this situation that's holding them back or keeping them from you. But they're asking for time. They've got some decisions to make. They want things to be better. They just are kind of still thinking about how to do that. So again, with the time thing, that keeps coming up. Time, time, time. What's this Six of Swords? Oh. It's the Six of Swords. Nope. No more waiting. It's the Six of Swords. It's the Star card again. What's this Queen of Wands about? This Queen of Wands. What's this Moon? They've got the Five of Cups here. What's this Moon card about? What's this Moon card? So we got the Empress again. So we got the Empress twice. We got the, what is it? The Star card twice. All right. I feel like this person is going to be asking you to wait. I feel like they need more time to figure out how to move forward with you and this person. And they need to end something with them and another person. And they're going to be asking you to wait. It could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Cancerian, a Taurus, Libra, Gemini, or Virgo. I mean, this is, geez Louise, practically everybody, right? But this is about time. So we got Star card twice, and we got Temperance. Patience and time. Things are going to work out eventually, but I've got to make my decisions. I need to figure out what I want to do. I have a problem with this because I feel like they're deciding between two people. And they, for whatever reason, they just can't seem to find the way to end it with the person that's toxic or the situation that is unhealthy. It's been very difficult for them. And I just feel like they have the luxury of time, and I feel like we've been here for quite some time in this kind of situation where round and round it goes, and they're not really doing much to resolve things. They're kind of part of the problem at this point. And I don't say that because we've been here before. I say that because we got the Devil and the Queen of Swords. That's not being able to make a decision, wanting to cut things off, wanting to plan, but not actually doing. In light of this, the rest of this, it's about just the plans to cut things off, but somebody really doesn't, they're still thinking about how to do it. And then we've got moving on here. What's that about? Unless, I mean, maybe they're wanting you to wait so that things will work out eventually. But I feel like instead this is about you moving on so that you can get some perspective. We got Aries here. And we got the Five of Cups. That's disappointment, sadness, and loss. And what do they want? You to grovel? I don't understand. And for something that feels really connected and like, oh my gosh, I just met somebody I'm really into, there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of issue here. There's too much uncertainty beyond the attraction. There's not enough. This is somebody that there's a lot of ideas, but there's not much movement. I mean, here we are with this decision making, and this is somebody that, I mean, we got the Empress twice, and this is about that connection, that once in a lifetime connection with somebody that, you know, oh my gosh, I can't believe I finally found this person, happy, happy, joy, joy. And then we've got planning, but then how do I move forward with you? I've still got this other situation that I need to end and cut off, and it's really dragging me down, and it's just and around we go. So even not, you know, barring what we've already been through, I say we, right? But with the past readings, it kind of are about the same thing, about just someone finally working around to doing something, about finally being able to be with the Scorpio. This is just more of the same. It's just ideas and churning, but nothing's changed. We're still in the planning stage. And we got the Empress twice, which is about getting things off the ground, about finally being able to thrive with someone, that connection, that really, that kismet feeling, that soulmate, that best relationship ever type feeling. And we've got all this stagnation here. I hate to say it, but I think this Six of Swords and the Star card is about you needing to move on. And instead of things working out over time like they're wanting you to believe, I think it's about you moving on and healing. I don't think someone intended to dupe you, but I don't think they're in any hurry to make room for you in their life. I feel like you've been on the outskirts long enough. And I don't say that because of the other readings. We got a 9 and we got the Devil here. And we got someone still, they might have great ideas about what to do, but they're not doing it. And this is someone that we've got somebody holding their feelings back. Perhaps it's just sex right now and it's a lot of fun. And there might be some pretty strong feelings, but you might be dealing with Pisces, but somebody's holding their feelings back, and rightfully so, because this person is nowhere near done with what they're dragging their feet on making a decision and doing things decisively so that you two can eventually be together. What's this Queen of Wands about? I know we got the Five of Cups there, but what's this Queen of Wands about? Oh. It feels like, okay. Okay. I'm not a fan right now. I'm not a fan. I'm a little annoyed because I just feel like they've been getting more and more creative about how to keep you hanging on, and it doesn't look like there's any plans in the works. And it's almost like if you want to light a fire under their butt, this person needs to know that, well, I guess that you've moved on, isn't it? I mean, we got the Five of Cups here. There's disappointment. But perhaps this is like you saying, you know, maybe you just need to, I'm just going to go now. Maybe you just need to do your own thing and I'll be over here. But even that seems too generous. It's like maybe this is just about you ending things and moving on. Because this person's just going to keep going round and round and round. And we got the Queen of Wands here with disappointment. Queen of Wands does not like to be disappointed. This is about an ending. About turning the tide. About coming to that point where, at what point is it that you decide that enough is enough and you move on? But to what end? Because why would they... I just don't like this for... If this is what it takes to get them to notice that this person to finally decide to take decisive action, Queen of Swords, that business, then it almost makes it not worth it because you had to be manipulative. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like you're being toyed with, Scorpio. I really do. We got the Magician, we got the Devil, and we got all this indecision here. We got all this ideas, but no forward movement, and someone's withholding emotion. Maybe I'm preaching to the choir because I just realized we had the Five of Swords there. So maybe you're just like, oh no, yeah, I'm done. Well, good. If you are, good. Because Five of Swords, Six of Swords. Making those decisive cuts and moving on. And this is about you, while disappointed, still moving on. Going out there and making your own way. Not waiting around for this, what potentially could have been, or what was made out to be this just fantastic connection. There's just too much uncertainty about that. And perhaps you realize that. And that's why you're like, you know what? No, this is just, I feel controlled and manipulated because, yeah, no. Having to wait for them to make you important or make room in your life. For whatever reason. Kids, another person. I mean, it just, What else for Scorpio? I feel like I went round and round. I don't mean to. It is frustrating. What else for Scorpio? Ouch. Frustration, sadness, loss, grieving. Scorpio, I feel like that's where you're at. And there's a feeling that this is, you kind of knew it could end up in heartbreak or heartache. And it's probably very frustrating, right? Because you thought maybe it could work out, maybe, and then you end up here and it's like, dang it, this was also an option. And it's going to take you a while to get through this. We got the Six of Swords and the Star card here, but this is just, I feel like it's just been going round and round, and not because of the other readings, but look at all this. There's this potential, but then there's just dragging the feet, and then there's the blaming on somebody else. They might be saying, oh, you know, I'm going to end it, just wait, but at some point, it just, no more. It's just as murky as when you started with this person. There's all these parameters, but this is someone that's deciding between you and something or someone else. And they're just not sure what to do, and they want some more time to think about it. And there might be all these promises, but the other thing is more important, or they're giving, that's got a hold on them somehow. And you're left to go, well, okay, I'm going to move on then. Thanks for, you know, the time I can't get back. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like it. Benefit of the doubt, they're not a controlling person, right? But we got a lot of cards here about emotional control, withholding emotional control. This is a card about control, being stagnant, or kind of holding all the cards and being like not giving anything away. That's about holding on to something very tightly and being very strategic about what is offered when. And then we got the Magician. We got the, I mean, this is, all right. What else for Scorpio? We got the Star, and we've got, okay, is this about a long time situation, holding out hope for that? Hoping for love from a long time, someone that you thought was trustworthy, a long time friend, hoping for love, wishful thinking in terms of love, hoping things are going to work out regarding a long time situation, friendship or romantic partner, hoping for that final next step that you can finally be together. Because we got the dog, and we've got the Star here. Ugh. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I don't like it. You might see this differently. You might be like, you know what? There's a chance at least they're thinking of me. But I don't see anything coming to fruition here. If anything, we got the Three of Swords, which is about heartbreak and sadness and grieving and loss, because there's this inkling and awareness that this could have been a potential outcome, and then now it's here, and there still might be a reluctance to accept that and to go on your merry way and to get out there and you create and you find this for yourself. There's still this open-ended, like, well, when they decide, then I'll be there. I really hope it's something huge that's keeping them, rather than them just kind of dragging their feet and just enjoying the best of both worlds. I'm going to stop talking because I don't like it. I hope this was helpful. I really do. I hope you got some information you could use, or that puts things into perspective for you. I think there's better out there for you. I really do. I think it's about you getting out there and creating and getting after it. You're going to have to find it, but you're going to have to deal with this sadness, the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. And that might be more than you can bear, because this was a pretty darn powerful connection, this Empress. I mean, this has been very tough for you to walk away from. And that's why the stars here is like, okay, you need to understand that this grieving is going to take place in stages, and there is better out there, but it's going to take time, because you're going to be down for the count for a while. All right. I truly do hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading, okay? You take care, Scorpio.